I know that many of us, especially those entering middle age or taking care of elderly loved ones, have heard of osteoporosis. But how many truly understand it? How many know that this disease often causes no pain, no clear symptoms, and by the time it's detected, it might already be too late? Today, I'd like to talk with you, gently and sincerely, so we can learn to recognize the early signs, understand the causes, explore prevention methods, and most importantly, gain accurate knowledge to live healthier and more proactively. Osteoporosis, according to medical terminology, is a condition where bone density and quality decline, making bones weak, brittle, and prone to fractures. But to put it in everyday terms, bones are like a house. If the structural pillars inside are rotten, even if everything looks fine on the outside, one strong wind can cause the entire house to collapse. The frightening part is how silently this bone-rotting process happens. There's no immediate pain, no sudden change. Just one day, you notice it's harder to bend over. Another day, you feel weak lifting things. Then, you trip slightly, and your bone fractures. According to the International Osteoporosis Foundation, 1 in 3 women and 1 in 5 men over the age of 50 will experience fractures due to osteoporosis. Many of them will never fully recover. This directly affects their quality of life, mobility, and even independence. Someone once confident and strong may now depend on others just to take a step. This is a profound change, physically and emotionally. That's why prevention and early detection are absolutely vital. Now imagine if you could recognize these early signs. Aching in the lower back that you dismiss as just sitting too long. A slight loss in height, which you attribute to simply getting old. A subtly hunched posture, which you ignore, thinking it's just a bad sleeping position. Many people miss the golden window for intervention because they underestimate these small signs. No one wants to experience a bone fracture. But once we enter middle age, we need to learn to listen to our bodies more closely. Here's something interesting that few people know. Bones are not static structures. They're living tissues, constantly being broken down and rebuilt. Old bone is destroyed, new bone is formed. When the breakdown happens faster than the rebuilding, an imbalance occurs. That's when osteoporosis begins to quietly form. The good news? There's a lot we can do, starting today, to protect our bones. It begins with simple actions: drinking milk in the morning, walking under the sun, eating more greens, sitting upright while working. A healthy diet not only strengthens bones but also supports the heart, reduces diabetes risk, and boosts immunity. Think of every balanced meal as an investment in your joyful, independent future. Exercise also plays a crucial role. A sedentary body leads to lazy bones. You don't need to run or lift heavy weights. Just brisk walking, gentle yoga, balance exercises, or Tai Chi can wake up your bones. There's a saying, people don't age because they get old, they age because they stop moving. So why not keep your bones moving? Just a few minutes a day. Bone density testing should also be part of your regular health checkup. Just like checking blood pressure or glucose, measuring bone density, especially after age 50, is essential. Many only discover they have osteoporosis after a fall. At that point, treatment becomes more complicated, costly, and significantly affects quality of life. But if detected early, it can be managed with simple steps: dietary changes, proper supplementation, exercise, and a positive mindset. People with osteoporosis don't just face weak bones, they often struggle with fears of losing independence, self-esteem due to physical changes, and even loneliness from feeling misunderstood. That's why we must support them physically and emotionally. We can start with the smallest yet most meaningful gestures: asking how they're doing, going for an afternoon walk together, preparing calcium-rich meals, providing a comfy chair, or giving anti-slip footwear. These small acts build trust and resilience. Let's also make the home environment safer: proper lighting, handrails in the bathroom, dry floors, stair railings, secured rugs to prevent slips. These simple changes can prevent hundreds of fractures each year among the elderly. Don't wait until your parents fall to buy them bone supplements. Talk to them now. Invite them for morning walks. Share a nutritious meal together. These are priceless gifts for their health. And take care of yourself. 2. If you work at a desk, stand and move every hour. If you stay up late, remember that bones regenerate best during sleep. If you often skip breakfast, start changing that tomorrow. Bones are the foundation of a healthy, joyful, and independent life. Cherish them as one of your body's most precious parts. Don't wait until there's pain, a break, or loss to begin valuing them. The journey to bone health doesn't require dramatic changes, just daily action and persistence. If you found today's content helpful, please share it with friends, coworkers, or family. A timely reminder could change someone's life. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We're always here to support your wellness journey. Did you know that even maintaining social relationships significantly impacts bone health? Lonely individuals are at higher risk for chronic illnesses, including osteoporosis. Daily companionship, shared meals, physical activity, and laughter all act as emotional medicine that keeps the body strong and disease-resistant. I once met a woman named Lan, 67, who lived alone after her husband passed away. She said there was a time she lost interest in food and barely left the house. Within months, she developed severe body aches. A doctor's visit confirmed advanced osteoporosis. Fortunately, her niece encouraged her to join a wellness club and a book group. Since then, she's become more cheerful, eats better, exercises regularly, and her bone density significantly improved. That's clear proof that bone health isn't just about supplements or food. It's deeply tied to emotions and social connection. A joyful person with purpose and companionship has far better immunity. Let's also talk about sleep. Did you know that bones regenerate most effectively during deep sleep? Inadequate or disrupted sleep reduces growth hormone and bone repair. So, for strong bones, prioritize good sleep, go to bed on time, avoid screens before sleeping, and keep your bedroom cool and quiet. As for the environment, sunlight is a fantastic natural source of vitamin D which enhances calcium absorption. But not just any sun exposure will do. Aim for early morning sun, before 9 a.m., for 15 to 20 minutes daily. With skin like arms, face, or legs exposed, for seniors who rarely go outside, vitamin D supplements should be considered under medical guidance. One often overlooked group is middle-aged men. They rarely get bone checkups and assume osteoporosis is a women's disease. But men also lose bone over time, especially after age 60 or with liver, kidney, or hormonal conditions. Men should be encouraged to check bone density regularly, eat well, and exercise appropriately. When it comes to nutrition, it's not just about consuming calcium. The body needs several cofactors to absorb it effectively: vitamin D, K2, magnesium, zinc, phosphorus. So an ideal meal should be diverse. Small fish, eaten whole. Eggs, leafy greens, fruits, nuts, plain yogurt, tofu. Instead of relying on pills, prioritize whole food nutrition. Also, many elderly people fear movement because they're afraid of falling. But in truth, the less you move, the more your risk of falling increases, due to muscle loss, poor reflexes, and weaker balance. That's why simple exercises like one-leg stands, straight line walks, seated stretches, and deep breathing can improve oxygen delivery to bones. For those who are frail, support or safety tools should be used during practice. To conclude, osteoporosis is a silent disease, but it is entirely preventable and manageable. The key is to begin today. Don't wait until fractures, posture changes, or chronic pain force you to act. Take time daily to care for yourself and your loved ones. Whether you're young, middle-aged, or elderly, you can take action. One small step today can help you stand strong for the rest of your life. If you found today's content valuable, please share it with your community. A timely word may change someone's entire path. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment. We're always here to walk with you on your health journey. Wishing you all strength, both in your mind and in every step you take.